Are you having fun in your business? I mean, it should be fun, right? Well, sometimes the fun gets overlooked when you're dealing with the have-tos, the complexities of being your own boss and actually running the show. It's my goal that this, the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast, can help reignite your spark of fun by providing tips, tools, insights, and inspiration so you can enjoy running your business in the simplest, easiest, most fun way possible. I'll be sharing practical tips and ideas that you can implement immediately, along with business and money mindset insights to keep you moving forward no matter what's going on around you. I'm your host, Deirdre Amies, the Fun Business and Money Coach and founder of Powered by Personality. Let's play. Welcome back to the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast. Thank you for joining me. I am so pumped. I've done my happy dance and I've unlocked some fun energy to start the day. Now, if this is your very first time listening, huge welcome to you. I am so glad you're here and I hope you find it useful enough to stick around. If you've been listening for a while, a huge thank you to you too, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate your time and energy. I love getting messages via DMs and email telling me that you're listening and what ahas you've had about various things. So keep that up. It's always me that sees and responds to those messages too. And you'll be able to tell by my excessive use of emojis and exclamation marks. So let's talk about today's topic. This is a longer coaching episode on something very dear to my heart because this can have a massive impact on your business and, in fact, on your entire life. Now, I know that may sound like a big call, but doesn't make it any less true. When you unlock the power of your money personality, everything can change for you. Now, I also want to cover this one as a priority in the early episodes of this podcast as a way of defining the jargon that you might hear me use over time. Because I hate it when people use jargon and don't explain it, like that corporate lingo or spiritual people talking astrology, human design, or any of those specific niches. They're all fantastic, don't get me wrong. But don't make me work harder than I have to just so that I can understand the gist of what you're actually talking about. So before we dive into the juicy details, let me just qualify what I'm about to share with you. So back in 2019, I discovered this life-changing concept of money archetypes or money personalities, as I often refer to them. And I was so blown away by it that I immediately went and completed the certification for Sacred Money Archetypes with the amazing money mentor, Kendall Summerhawk. I wanted to be able to legitimately talk about this stuff because I believe it has the power to shift your relationship with money in ways that you won't learn elsewhere. And I didn't want it to be something that I just cobbled together based on something I vaguely understood. So being officially certified in this concept and material is hugely important to me. Being a certified Sacred Money Archetypes coach means I get to help amazing people around the world, whether you're a business owner or not, to smash your money blocks and unleash the full power of your personality, so that you can confidently be showing up as this full Technicolor 4K version of yourself and talk about money like you're saying, pass the salt. It shouldn't be a taboo subject. That version of you is already in there, waiting for you to let go of your old money stories and the general BS so that the real you can break through and really shine. I'm a firm believer that life and business isn't meant to feel like hard work. It's meant to feel natural, light, and full of fun, whatever that fun means for you. Now, chances are you've got a bunch of old beliefs and stories about money lurking somewhere in your brain. I certainly did, and it kept coming up for me until I finally tackled it in 2019, and it actually blew my mind. So, what I realized is that while I know the origins of my own money story and what caused the blocks, I still didn't know how to smash through them. And it just kept coming back to bite me in the butt. So, I've always had the belief that I'd have to become this mega force of nature, capable of working long hours and forgoing social events and fun stuff in order to achieve those big goals that I have. And really, that doesn't sound like fun at all to me. So I simply didn't take action on it. So let me know. Send me a DM. Let me know if you've had that thought as well, that you have to work really hard and go all in, sacrificing everything in order to achieve success and make money. Because it's a really common thought, and most people aren't able to perform at that level for long before they burn themselves out. Well, guess what? It turns out that you can achieve your goals without having to become a completely different person. Yay for that! You don't have to do things the way that everyone else does it. If something's out of alignment with your money personality, even if you know that it's something that others have done to achieve massive success, you're not going to do it. Or if you do, you're going to give it up fairly quickly. Now, if you've taken my Sacred Money Archetypes quiz, you'll already have an understanding of your money personality and how it shows up for you and the challenges that you'll likely need to overcome if you want more money flowing into your life and business. If you haven't taken it, you'll find the link to the quiz in the show notes for this episode. The money archetypes are much like any personality traits, but with a specific focus on money. Now, this helps with awareness around your money habits and relationships, so you can make small adjustments that create significant positive changes in your finances and your energy around money. So, what are these money archetypes? I'm going to give you the quick highlights of each one in a moment, and I'm sure you'll be able to identify something about yourself or people that you know. Now, I'm constantly seeing the traits show through in people or characters on TV and in movies. It's like I can't not do it. So, in no particular order other than alphabetical, because it makes sense to my logical brain, here they are. There's 8 of them. The accumulator is your inner banker. Now, accumulators can be a total rock star when it comes to being smart with money and saving and investing. But they can also be a bit rubbish at investing in themselves. So if you think of the old lady who lives in virtual poverty, and then on her deathbed, she bequeaths $1 million to animal rescue shelters. There's a lack of trust there that money will always be there for you, which can cause stress and anxiety and a bunch of self-imposed limitations that stops an accumulator from reaching their full potential. If an accumulator could let go of even some of that, they'll have phenomenal success in their business. The alchemist is your inner idealist. Alchemists are exactly as their name hints at. They have a magical ability to see money-making opportunities everywhere. But they can also have a love-hate relationship with money and rebel against it because it represents greed and inequality. So if you picture a starving artist who undervalues their work so that they can avoid becoming one of those rich, greedy people, that's the love-hate relationship there. Alchemists are really creative and great at coming up with new ways of making money, but they can be a bit rubbish at the follow-up. The celebrity is your inner big shot, and I love that. It's obvious by the name, but celebrities thrive in the spotlight, and they're also brilliant leaders who empower others to be more visible. Celebrities have no problem spending money to enhance their image, including designer brands, trendy clothing, entertaining people, and plenty of bling. Celebrities love being recognized anytime they're being generous. They thrive on being appreciated for their kindness, but they can also carry a mountain of debt because they've spent their rent money on a fabulous pair of new shoes. The connector is your inner relationship creator. This one's me, if you didn't already know that. Connectors give amazing value and build incredible long-term relationships with everyone. Your clients feel like friends, and connectors aren't overly stressed about money. They can be the one who connects the dots between people and information, which is definitely my forte. They also forget about the money-making aspect of business and go all in on helping people, and then wonder why they have no money coming in. There's a bit of a she'll be right, mate attitude when it comes to money. Basically, us connectors will bury our heads in the sand about money stuff because it all seems too hard and it feels weird to charge your friends for the work you do, and everybody's your friend. The maverick is your inner rebel with a cause. Mavericks love to stand out in a crowd because of their uniqueness. They have a lot of courage and tenacity when it comes to generating income. They're the risk takers, obviously, willing to put it all on the line in exchange for a potential big win, but also has the potential to burn down a great income source purely for the thrill of building something new. And you might recognize this in some high-profile entrepreneurs who quickly achieve success and then they walk away after a few years to start fresh with something completely new. The nurturer is your inner sponsor. Nurturers are incredibly generous, kind, and caring people in all areas of life, giving so much of themselves to support others, including their time, energy, and money. A nurturer will give away products for free, over-deliver on the service they provide, and offer a discount without being asked. But they can also feel resentful about all of that when their efforts aren't reciprocated or appreciated by the people they're giving to, especially if they're exhausted or broke as a result. And I can tell you now, boundaries are a nurturer's best friend when you gain the confidence to utilize them well. The romantic is your inner hedonist. I love the energy of romantics. They love all the pleasures in life because it's to be enjoyed now, in the moment. And they usually hate being told no. Romantics want an easy life and won't expend unnecessary energy or overcomplicate anything. But don't ever confuse that with being lazy. Romantics can be brilliant leaders who see the easiest and simplest way to success. They can also be easily bored by too many choices and they hate the fine print. So doing their taxes is a total snore fest. Romantics can sometimes use spending and lavish gifts to mask a feeling of not being good enough. So you may feel drawn to the most expensive item in the store just because you deserve the best. Or you'll book the all-inclusive package at the salon or spa purely for the experience. And the ruler, last but not least, by a long shot, is your inner empire builder. Rulers are driven to achieve. Natural leaders who love empowering others through their business. And you'll find a lot of entrepreneurs have the ruler energy in their top 3 archetypes. But they can also be so driven and focused on their goals that they sacrifice everything else by thinking, I'll take a break and be happy when I achieve XYZ. They won't pause for a moment to celebrate their achievements along the way. And you'll see this show up in someone who is super focused on their goals, and they'll push their team to do the same, and then feel completely frustrated when the team can't keep up and perform to their same standard. So the ruler can seem like a total business rock star, and they are, but they have to balance their ambition and drive with the needs of others to avoid burning themselves and others out and all of the frustrations, and also to avoid being seen as a dictator who's not actually fun to be around. So, whew, that's a lot, huh? You're probably thinking some of those sound way cooler than others or more likely to be successful than others, which is totally untrue. Every single archetype, every combination of archetypes has the potential to create a successful and profitable business doing things your way, not someone else's way. So, by learning about my own strengths and challenges and shifting my relationship with money, I figured out a few things. I won't run a 5-day challenge or a big launch process that completely exhausts me. I'm an introvert when it comes to energy. In fact, that's why I switched to hosting a podcast over doing Facebook Lives and presenting at summits, doing webinars, and all those other marketing things. This is a much better use of my time and energy. Another one is that I love to build strong relationships online through the power of my personality, having fun, and sharing what I know. I can be more direct and I'm more mindful of everyone's time, including mine, because boundaries are a very powerful thing. I can easily achieve my goals without burning myself out by balancing work and playtime and just letting go of trying to push for a desired outcome. I don't dictate the timetable. I can now say no more often than I can say yes. And I've taken more responsibility when it comes to understanding the boring financial stuff. I mean, it's still boring, but I don't ignore it like I used to. One of my Sacred Money Archetypes clients has taken action on her finances and boosted her credit rating, which is unbelievable. Another one has shifted her energy out of fear and grown her confidence so that she can have open and honest money conversations with her hubby, and together they're working on their debts. Another one has taken more responsibility for her money and what she's spending on, and she's actually got savings set aside for some major investments. And one finally faced up to her outstanding taxes. She got it all sorted and decided that even though she has a huge tax bill to deal with now, she'd just go and sign up some more clients and make more money to cover it. There was zero angst or fear or guilt about the situation. She just got on and did it. So what's possible for you? Well, it all depends on your money personality. Whichever one you are is perfect for you. With a few tweaks to bring you into alignment with your strengths and gifts, you can easily step up to take charge of your finances and smash your goals. You can totally earn more money. You can create better saving habits, and you can reduce your debts. So one of my favorite shifts that I see in clients going through the Sacred Money Archetypes program is their energy and their confidence in talking about money. They go from holding back and feeling a bit weird about it, which is not helpful when you're trying to make offers and sell things. They go from that to being totally relaxed and confident in everything they're doing. So if you'd love to feel that kind of shift and create amazing money results for yourself, regardless of your money archetypes, come and join the Sacred Money Archetypes program. You can purchase this course at any time and take yourself through the modules. But I also run it as a live group program twice a year. And beginning in April and in October, it runs for 9 weeks. That means we have live Zoom Q&A calls every week for 9 weeks. And there's 2 call times every week to suit most time zones around the world. Nobody gets left behind. You'll have access to all of the awesome training videos to support your learning each week in an online course platform. And you'll find the link to the sign-up page in the show notes. And of course, if you have questions, please let me know. You can send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram. I'm at Fun Business Fun Money on both platforms. Or you can email me, hello@deirdreamies.com. And you'll find the link to that in the show notes because I know it's not the easiest thing to spell. So I hope that you've got some insights into how your money personality impacts your relationship with money, whatever your money personality turns out to be. And really, just a few small shifts can unlock the magic that you've already got waiting inside of you. There is so much that I can talk about that will shift the balance and help you generate more money in your life and your business. And you'll find all that good stuff in the Sacred Money Archetypes program. So check it out. That's what I've got for you today. Take care, have fun, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. If you found this episode useful, make sure you hit that follow button on your chosen podcast platform so you get the notifications when each new episode goes live and you don't miss anything. If you know someone who would also get something from it, don't be shy, share it with them. One of the best things about being a business coach for online entrepreneurs is helping them make sense of their creative ideas and turn them into a simple, clear business system that actually makes money. A client recently described me as a castle building expert. You've got the big vision and some of the building materials already, but you don't quite know how to bring it all together into a solid foundation. Then I come along and I show you the blueprint that makes sense of it all. I love that analogy. And I'd love to show you your personalized blueprint, the one that's just right for you and your clients. But I can't do that until you join Ignite, my business and money coaching program. So head on over to deirdreamies.com/ignite for all the details. Fill out the application form and let's talk about building your castle in the simplest, easiest way possible.